Hi everybody, it's the 21st of February 2008 and I am James, obviously. Uh, First let me start off by saying sorry for the fact that it's been so long since I last did a vlog, and also for the fact that I'm still evidently pretty blue right now. The first, it's just sort of generally been because of the way my life's been recently. It's been very busy, very hectic, and I'll get into that later. So while I know I said I would only be away for 24 hours and I do a Lost premiere review vlog, that never quite happened, obviously. And as for the still being blue, that's basically because I don't know what the error is with my webcam and can't afford a new one. So, any donations of a webcam would be much appreciated. But, whatever. Blue's fun. As a certain friend of mine told me earlier, blue's a nice colour. So, yeah, Lost is 3 episodes in now. The fourth one, oh, there goes me. There's me again. Okay, the fourth episode of Lost airs tonight in the US, Sunday here in the UK, titled Eggtown, I think, or something like that. And I've managed to go totally unspoiled for this one. I normally know, a few vague basics, at least I normally know whose flashback is going to be, or flash forward, going into the episode, but this time I have absolutely no idea, so I guess we'll see when that comes along. So, yeah, Lost has been absolutely brilliant. The Freighter people have made great additions to the cast, I think, and after the last episode, The Economist, I just got to say that Saeed and Ben both absolutely rule. Uh, Naveem Andrews, who plays Saeed, is an absolutely brilliant actor who I got to say I've always thought has been a bit underused in the series, and I hope that after this week's episode, The Economist, that he becomes more used because wow, he was just really good. um, yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. Lost rules. And we're getting 13 episodes, not 8, because the writer's strike ended while I was away on my super long hiatus. Hooray! That basically means that all my favourite US shows are getting longer seasons, except Prison Break, which is stopping this week for some reason. I'm not sure why, because I'm not sure how many episodes it has aired, but it doesn't feel like it's been a complete season yet, so I'm not sure. But Prison Break's been pretty awesome this season. I thought it wavered a little bit season 2, but season 3 it's really picked back up because it's about breaking out of prison again. It's not just about them being on the run for a whole series. And this week's episode, the week, is the penultimate episode that's just aired. So, and they've managed to get out of the prison and they're on the run. I know that's exactly what I've just said is a bad thing, but you know, the season has to culminate with them getting out because that's just how Prison Break works. So, and yeah, this week's episode, the episode that's going to air on Monday here in the UK, is unfortunately the season 3 finale. So I don't know how long we're going to have to wait for season 4, but I hope that's not too long because I want to see what happens to Michael and Lincoln and all the rest of them. And I hope that Teabag dies because, Teabag's mean and evil. Wow, this vlog's pretty much going to be all about TV shows. Okay, I suppose I should have warned people about that earlier. Yeah. Torchwood, my favourite British show at the minute, well, that's airing at the minute, is just getting better and better by the week. The episode that aired last night, Reset, was by far the best episode of Torchwood that has aired to date, of the whole 2 seasons, I think. And I say that even though, unfortunately, Owen had to die, which I think that's. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm sad or not. I don't really care, but he's a character we've got to know over the last 2 seasons, and he was finally going to get with Tosh, and then he got shot by Charles Widmore from Lost. You see, good old crossovers from my favourite shows. Charles Widmore from Lost shot Owen. So, but well. Hopefully, Martha is going to do a good job of stepping into his Doctor role because she's an awesome character. And suppose she's got more of a link really to the story arc of the whole fact that it's connected to Doctor Who. What else has been going on recently in my life? I went to a gig on Tuesday night at the Carling Academy in Bristol. I went to see the Enemy Awards tour, which had Does It Offend You Yeah, who were a strange band but really good. They were they were a mixture of what would happen if electro rave music met heavy metal, and I gotta say, what came out of that strange mix was strangely triumphant. I'm not sure what was so good about it, if you know what I mean. It's the sort of mixture that just should never have worked, but somehow did. So whatever. Yeah. There was also Jolene and the Jing Jang Jong, which, as I've just pretty much demonstrated, is the hardest band name in history to say. But yeah, they were quite good as well. They were quite emo for my tastes, but I could definitely see why they would appeal to people, because they were very good at what they did, even if perhaps they weren't tremendously up my street. And finally that night was the Cribs, who are perhaps the most indie bashers in the world, having claimed for just about the whole of the last year that they despise indie music in its current state. They are pretty much one of the most indie bands around, but they're very good. I can't deny that. I pretty much went to see them, really. So yeah, they were very good. And at the very end of their set, for the last few songs, Johnny Marr from the Smiths, Morrissey's old band, for those of you not in the know, because most of the young indie kids didn't know who he was, so who knows. Hey, it's my brother, everybody. Oh, isn't that just the beauty of vlogs, that that sort of stuff can happen? So yeah, that was a really good gig, and the clips of Johnny Marr playing with the Cribs can actually be seen on an earlier video on my vlog. Well, not actually on my vlog, but on my YouTube channel. And I think that's just about it. So I will see you the next time I record. So yeah, hopefully it won't be quite as long this time, but who knows. Yeah, bye.